let's move on to some other stories now, because there's looming danger as overflowing water from an open drain in a suburb of Accra is eroding foundations of buildings, causing some to cave in. Now, some residents had to flee their homes after a recent downpour caused their buildings to cave in. Komla Adum visited this abandoned drain and the area, then reports that several homes and structures continue to hang dangerously along the drain as residents blame authorities for abandoning a planned construction more than a year ago.
But for the alertness of a few neighbors, a child would have been swept away by raging floodwaters running through an open drain at Washington in the La Nkwantanai municipality. The child reportedly tumbled off a makeshift footbridge over the drain that day. Even that bridge is almost falling apart.
We are told by community folk was constructed by them to allow children cross over from one side to the other. But as you can see, some of the wooden bars are hanging dangerously. Some are essentially falling apart. Look at this. And from what the residents tell us, it is such a chore crossing over from one side to the other, especially with the children. It is extremely difficult for them because they may easily fall over.
These residents say they are fed up and are demanding a permanent fix.
The child fell into the drain on his way to school. Luckily, we were around to rescue him.
We built this bridge with our little contributions, but it's deteriorated now. We need help.
Because area hanum say yadoso school nkola na ya faso by say nso no to nso no hayen ebubu dan bebre school nkola fa ejuma for fa.
Children especially are at risk when using this bridge. Many people use this bridge.
And I NGO obi obetumi aboa yen yensu kakra kra we so betumi dey iden aka ho netumi aye footbridge.
But even more worrying is this. Some houses hanging thinly on the edges of a over 6 feet wide open drain with the foundation virtually eating away.
This is actually the base of a building which is hanging dangerously, as you can see, as a result of the flood waters. We understand this drain that was here was a very small drain, many meters away from where I stand, but officials had been dredging and creating this gallows to ensure that a bigger drain is constructed, and as a result left the place open, and whenever it rains, flood waters smash into the earth, wash away portions of the earth, and this is what it has left in its wake. Residents tell me that at the last rainfall, occupants of this building had to be evacuated because of the danger it posed.
Residents say a promise to have the drain, which was then less than 2 feet wide, properly constructed, has not been fulfilled nearly 2 years since excavators were brought in to widen the channels.
205.
It used to be a small gutter, but they told us they were opening it up to properly construct it. But to date, we see no works. Our homes get flooded anytime it rains.
Many other areas in this community have poor drainage systems, and portions of the road networks have been eroded. While occupants of a building which caved in have fled, other residents staying behind say they would not look on for erosion to eventually threaten their lives. They are demanding immediate construction of a drain.
The flood smashed my wall. The drains were not properly done.
Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for the Medina constituency, Boniface Abubakar Sadiq, says the project has stalled because of the unavailability of funds. He told my colleague Joseph Opoku-Gakpo in Parliament that only 500,000 cedis out of the 1 million per constituency allocation has been made available for the project. On claims the project has been abandoned, he said he's committed to fixing the problem for residents in the area.
I saw that the whole area, they never had drains. You see how it is. And I had the opportunity with Ministry of Special Development Initiative, spoke to them. MP was entitled to some funds. And so I got 400,000 to fix part of the drains. Recently, part of it, there was a heavy rainfall which affected the house. I had to go there. If the community will bear the truth with me, I was there. And as I speak to you now, the contractor has not been paid, but he's finished the job. And the money is not something to fix.
The job? The claim is that it's
amount of money. It's not abandoned, because even when I brought in the contractor to do the job, there were people who came around to say that it was the landlords there who had contributed to do the job. I went there to tell them that I am there to fix, make sure that I listen to their concern, and brought in the contractor. The money available was limited. Every MP was convinced that at the end of the day you will get the 1 million, but it was not forthcoming.
So that's probably part of the problem. That
so they should
1 million hasn't come in.
No MP or district has gotten, or constituency has gotten the 1 million. But the point was that it was available 500,000 for every constituency, and I used 400,000 in part of the 500 for Washington alone. So they should be very grateful that I have decided to use that 500,000, 400 out of it for that place. And I'm still struggling to make sure that I continue the project. You don't say the contractor has abandoned the place.
So what next? When will the whole project eventually be complete?
As soon as funds become available. The major drain has been awarded. The Zongo drain has been awarded to a contractor. Medina, Washington is just what I'll say artillery drains. These are not major drains, but it affects me because when it rains, it washes a lot of sand away and it affects the road. I'm very committed as soon as it is fixed, because I want the whole place to be reshaped so that the residents there will also have a feel of being in the city.